Saddle up your horses.
This was quite a trick, trying to get these little ones not only to stay in the pen with Mama, but to start helping them eat. That's not solid food that's in that bucket right there. It is kind of a fermented food. It's kind of like an oatmeal type of a thing, and they can't figure out how to get in on this side. On this side of the fence where they try and keep going, this is a pig panel, but on the other side we have a cattle panel. They are larger squares on the bottom, and eventually they will find their way, as you'll see here in a bit, to go in the other way. Molly, on the other hand, Molly is just always so hungry and wanting food and everything. Molly is also, the mama right there. Mama wants to try and get in there to that food as well. We built up this, we built this temporary kind of like a cage within Molly's pen to let the little ones. Oh, there you go. There's a little one that just went in through the big cattle panel, and Molly is really trying to find a way to get in there to try and eat. Well, we just put the T-post there and didn't think about wiring it down too much because we just left it, and as you can see, Molly, as these pigs are, they're quite easily lift up the fence, and there she goes. She's lifting up that fence. She wants to get to that food as well, even though we try to do it for the piglets. And now she basically went in under the hog panels. And here's something you don't normally see with a sow that has the little ones. For my daughter to pull that bowl out as she did, without the sow really giving any kind of much complaint about it, is really atypical of a sow. Well, we try to put some food out there for Molly so that Molly would go to it. And again, here my daughter, even though I think it's kind of iffy for her to be doing that, we try to get the little one's food away from Molly so that she would turn around and start eating from her own bowl, and all the little ones then gather around all of her food, and we don't necessarily want them in there. They try to fix the panels, of course, and we know we have to figure out another way of getting the little ones to go inside, so they're not so confused. My daughter's not the brightest, as you can see sometimes. But we're bringing in some wire cutters here, and he's going to open up a little doorway right here on this side so that they can go in a little bit easier. Eventually, we put some smaller wire around the other side, and of course, wired it all, anchored it all down on these T-posts so Molly couldn't keep lifting it up and getting in there to her foods. It was a lot of fun, and this just goes to show as well how gentle and how easy the red wattles really are. Even though Molly was really interested in just the food, and we were able to get close enough to her bowl of food and to work at trying to get these little ones to go into this little pen area. It didn't bother her too much, and I was really kind of surprised with that, and I'm surprised that we're able to just move them as easily as what we are, as you can see. And this is a part of our great adventure because we didn't know what we're doing. We look like a bunch of rookies, and we are. But we learned, and we learned that we got to secure that fence down a whole lot tighter. We learned to create a doorway in which they can get in, and also be able to keep Molly out. And this is just a beginning and a start of the weaning process. And the piglets were probably about 5.5 weeks old at this time. And by the time they were 8 weeks old, we did have them weaned off. But we did have to find some other way of really securing these guys into their own pen. This wasn't easy, but quite fun, quite entertaining, and and a great experience. Well, here's the unfortunate situation. Um, Woke up this morning, went out to the pigs, take care of them. One was laying on its side. This male, yeah, see, you can see right there. This male, and not exactly sure what's wrong with him yet, but his back legs are not moving. He can't move his back legs at all. I don't know if you want to try and even take him out of there, or what to do. We got to figure out what we got to check on.
He doesn't want to move.
And we got him away from Molly, which was a trick in itself. We had to, of course, entice her with food. Just go ahead and put him on the floor. Just right there on the floor. And see, he won't. His back legs, he can't move his back legs at all. They're like numb. So, not sure what happened, but we're going to have to do some nursing or something for him. Keep you updated on this one. See what happens.